Hey, Flux here, and as a follow-up to the Somnium Space video, where I go over the camera controls and also the full body tracking, which wasn't working in the original video, but I found solutions to now, thanks to the Discord. In the original video, I did not go to the Discord initially because, well, a new user will launch the app, go into it, try to figure stuff out, and generally speaking, if someone can't find their way around some of those most basic features, they'll probably just dip. Which is why I tried to go at it in the view of like a completely new person that does not know anything about this. But yeah, enjoy the video. Now, if you go into the camera app, you can actually find this little button here, where you can change the tracking to the eyes, and then enable smoothing here, so you have, you know, more and less smooth movements of the camera. And then you can click the little live button here, and now it'll actually mirror to your view, well, to your PC. This is pretty simple, and the only downside is you have to know that this is the correct button. I was looking around in the pro settings because that's what we were talking about on Twitter, about the camera pro settings, so I thought it was in there, but I was wrong. Went to the Discord after they told me to, and they just told me where it is. So I appreciate that, and yeah. It's a lot better to record like this. Still wish there was more control over it, but hey. Hey, editing Flux here. Now, if you pay a little bit of attention to the mirror, you'll notice that it moves so weirdly. I didn't notice that in the original recording. I just noticed that now in editing. Yeah, no, that should be fixed. That is. But anyway, the next thing I figured out is full body tracking, as you may have noticed, with me moving around like this. The only problem is that there is no way for me to actually show you my UI that I know. So I'll actually have to go back in and disable live mode. Come on, disable, there we go. Because now we have to go to another menu, which is the calibrate menu. Now if we go into full body here, and then we click calibrate, you do pretty much similar to VR chat nowadays does. You position your feet, you T-pose, and then you calibrate. However, it can happen like it just did to me, that if I move my hips now, nothing moves. And you're wondering probably, well, what happened? Well, if you were actually looking closely, you may have noticed that my hip tracker wants to be my chest tracker right now. Now, I've clicked move trackers before, but that just enables this here, and then I can, like, I can't really interact with them, so, like, maybe if I close the menu. No. It's like, it's just there now. So what I actually have to do for this model to calibrate it is I actually have to look down a bit like this, or look up a bit like this, and then just press the triggers, and now it's going to be mapped to the hip, which, you know, isn't ideal, but like, hey, it works, it functions. Probably more a problem with like the specific rig of this avatar rather than, you know, Somnium space as a whole. But yeah, that's the follow-up, so I hope you enjoyed it. See you in the next video. Bye.